Hey everyone, it's Dee from Dee's Divine Guidance here. So I wanted to come on and do a reading with you for the new moon coming in on August 31st. July 31st or August 1st, depending on where you are. It is the black moon. Now, I'm not an astrologer, so I'm not going to give you all the things, but I know that the new moon is coming in and it is in Leo. And especially with coming out of the retrograde, I feel as though the energy is really strong, and I feel as though it is a refresh energy. It is time, it is time to kind of recharge. It's time to let all of that retrograde energy, anything that went wrong, all the stuff that came up that we shouldn't have done anything with, right? No major decisions during retrograde. To recharge, to reflect, to look at your life and to kind of, see what is working. I kind of emailed that a little bit out, to really kind of get your life in order and to look at every single thing that you're doing along the way to see if it's getting you closer or taking you further away from your end goal. So if that end goal is to have a life of spirituality where, you're not working as much and you get to go out and you get to enjoy yourself, to really look at every single action that you're doing. Does your job allow you to do that? Where you live, does it allow you to be where you want to be? All that stuff to really kind of reflect. And the new moon is all about intentions and putting those intentions out there. And, to really kind of look at every single thing and make sure that you're taking the aligned actions to get to the destination that you want, the goal, the life, the vision that you have for your life. So when you are, have that vision of where you want to be, you need to make sure that everything that you're doing is setting you up to be there, to get there. And the other thing that we talk about is that, in the law of manifestation and all of that, is that you have to be the person that is that person when you get there, you have to be that person today. So what types of actions would that person do? So if you want to be that spiritual person, successful, making money, anything like that, like you have to do the things that that person would be doing. You have to do them today, and not financially, but spiritually, energy, physically, healthiness, all of that type of stuff. So if I want to be, a spiritual mentor, I have to make sure that I am strict on my spirituality, that I am, working out, that I am eating healthy, that I'm meditating, that I am doing all that, because my future self, that is the person that I see in the future, I have to do it today in order to be that person. And if I can do that, I just get there much quicker. So I hope that makes sense to you. Be the person you want to be. Start today. Start with what you can do today. And this is not about spending money, so please don't go out and be like, oh, well, that person's going to be making a lot of money, so I can go out and spend money. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about spiritually. Be the person. What kind of things would they be doing? Would they be reading books to learn more? Would they be, taking classes? Would they be healing themselves? Like, what would they be doing to get to where they were? Right? What would that person have had to do in their life to get to be where they want to be? Say, for instance, where I am right now, the person 2 years ago, I had to go through a lot of healing. I had to learn about healing. I had to go through healing. I had to create a business. I had to share my stuff. I had to spend a year and a half, like just putting things out there, seeing what works, expanding myself, all of that stuff. I was taking the aligned action to get to where I want to be, and I'm still doing that. So that is kind of what the message I'm getting here for you is, to take the aligned action to get to where you want to be. But you have to envision yourself being there already. And what did you have to do to get there? And start doing those things today. All right, so that's the message. Let's go into the reading here that I have for you. So we've got the 5 of Swords with the 3 of Wands, the Temperance, and the Wheel of Fortune. So again, this is you getting the ball rolling. So this is about releasing the pain of the past, because you've been stabbed in the back. You know, how many times have you been stabbed in the back? What are the patterns that keep going with that? Why do you continue to, fall for the people that stab you in the back? I'll share a little secret with that, is that a lot of the times we keep getting involved with narcissistic or manipulative people because subconsciously we believe that that is what we're worth. That is all we can get. That is what we're used to. That is where we belong. Okay? And that is not the truth. And the truth is to look at the future. Remember, envision the person that you want to be. The temperance and the wheel of fortune. You've got to get the ball rolling. You've got to have the balance inside of you. I'm also getting that you have to have the drive to get to where you want to be. You know, a lot of us will watch like videos on law of manifestation, and it's all about just envisioning what you want and just letting the universe provide. But it's not really how it works. And you can comment below, let me know. You can yell at me, go ahead, do what you got to do. But you've got to take the aligned action to get to where you want to be. You can't just envision $10,000 in your bank account and then just expect the universe and do absolutely nothing for it and expect the universe to just show up with a check for 10,000. Now, does it happen? Sure, people win the lottery, but most likely you have to take the aligned action to get there. All right, you have to put yourself in places that it could potentially happen for you. So you could try to get a new client. You could try to get a new job. You could try, you have to go buy the lottery ticket if you're going to win the lottery. Whatever it is, you have to take the aligned action with it. You also have the Three of Pentacles. You've got the Eight of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the Four of Wands. So to me, this is all about putting the work in, taking the aligned action, walking towards what you want. I'm also getting here is fighting the fear that comes along with this. Because as we move out of our comfort zone, as we move closer to the divine, there's a lot that comes up. There's a lot of fear that will come that we have to fight through. We have to eliminate the ego when it comes to this. And you've got the Queen of Wands and the Four of Wands. So this is all about communication. You know, this could be communication with yourself. It could be communication with your spirit guides. It could be communication with your spouse, your loved ones, your family. Like, let people help you fight that fear, because our ego will tell us things that are not true. And sometimes having the support system around you will allow you to fight through it a little bit easier, because people will say, no, you're crazy. You're out of your mind. Like, don't do that. Like, that's not true. Like, whatever you're thinking is not true. This is what we see, you know. So the communication and knowing that you have it within you with the Queen of Wands, knowing that you have the possibility to get what you want, to have the dream, to actually put that vision into reality. And that's another thing about law of manifestation, is that you have to feel and believe, and more of like a feeling, that what you are envisioning has already happened. It's already happened. And all you have to do is take the steps to get there now. So when you feel like there's no possibility that whatever you're thinking about, it's not even a possibility that it's not going to happen, that is when things happen. And that's also when you take the aligned action to get to it. All right, so you've got the Ace of Cups, you got the Hierophant, you got the Six of Swords, and you've got the Page of Pentacles. So for me here with this new moon, it's all about new beginnings and commitment. Commitment, and with this card, with the Six of Swords, it's like commitment of walking away of what no longer serves you. Walking away from things that are not getting you to your vision, not getting you to where you want to be, and letting go. And they're telling me that this is hard sometimes because you've spent so much time or so much energy with something. It is okay to let it go. It is okay to realize that it is not a failure. It is not quitting. It is saying that this is no longer working for me. I've got to move towards something that is. And giving yourself that opportunity with the Page of Pentacles. Giving yourself that okay. It's okay for me to make changes. It's okay to let people go, even though we've been friends for so long. Now, the new moon is more about intention. So, but with the intention of bringing in what you want also comes with letting go of what you don't. All right, so I hope that makes sense to you. The new moon, also one of the rituals that I like to do is to write down my intentions on a piece of paper and then go bury it, because you're putting that into the universe, you're putting it into Mother Earth, and you're really setting your intention by burying it and letting it kind of burrow in the ground and in the dirt, and to really kind of put it there and put it out to the universe. So that's a really good ritual to do with the new moon. All right, so especially with this one where it's in Leo, guys. So you want to go after what you want. You want to feel the love in your heart, the love of the vision, right? Opening up your heart chakra to give yourself the chance and the love to get what you envision, to get what you want in the end, to get your life that you dream of. All right? Use this Leo energy to go after your dreams, to envision them and take the aligned action. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know how the new moon is affecting you. I know my energy is like crazy. It's very, very strong with the retrograde, especially being in Leo. So definitely, but I'm excited for this and to kind of, take the month of August to really kind of regroup, recharge, and to figure out the aligned actions that are going to get us to our goal and the life that we want. All right. Much love to you. Thank you so much. Subscribe if you haven't, and come follow me over on Facebook if you have not. All right. Much love to you. I will talk to you soon. Bye.